Okay, for this square today, this is going to be a half double crochet square. If you were trying to do a full 9 by 9 square, you would do 28 chains and you would start in the third chain from the hook. Because it completely just repeats the stitch over and over again, I'm going to go ahead and start with 12 chains on my hook. And that's just so I can get through this video a little bit faster. And the pattern says to insert your hook in the third chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3. But for a half double crochet, you yarn over just like you would a double crochet. And we're going to insert in that third chain from the hook, grab some yarn and pull through, so I have 3 loops on the hook, just like you start a double crochet. Now, the reason why it's called a half double is because rather than going through these stitches twice, we're going to cut that in half, and we're going to go through these once. So we're going to yarn over. Instead of going through 2 and then 2, we're just going to go through all 3 at once. And that is called a half double crochet. It's also about half the height of a double crochet. So go figure. So we're going to yarn over, and we're going to go into this next stitch, yarn over and pull through. So I have 3 stitches on the hook. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to just pull it all the way through all 3 stitches. Yarn over, insert into that next stitch, pull through. Yarn over, and I'm going to pull through all 3 at once. Yarn over into that next stitch, yarn over and pull through all 3. And again, you always want to make sure you're doing the right number of stitches. So in the case that we did, say 28 chains, and we did a half double crochet in the third chain from the hook, when you're done, you should have a total of 27 half double crochets. In this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, I said I wanted to target about 10 stitches. So now that I've done the first row, and if I'm following the pattern that says turn and then chain 2, 1, 2. So your number of chains at the start of a row when you do a single crochet would be 1. When you do a half double crochet, it's typically 2. And when you do a double crochet, it's typically 3. I may have missed that on my double crochet. I may have done 2 on one of the rows, but you follow the pattern, and typically that pattern will follow that rule. 1 for single, 2 for half, and 3 for double. And then when we do a treble crochet, it'll probably be 4. So now that I have my first row done and I've chained 2, I'm going to then go ahead and treat that chain 2 as my first half double crochet. So I'm not going to go into this stitch right here. Make sure I can focus this a little bit better. I'm going to go into that second stitch. Sorry for the wobbliness. This is the best I can do with my tripod. So I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to go into this one. Oops, I have one too many yarn overs. Let's try that again. I'm going to yarn over, skip this one, go into this one. Going to yarn over. I'm not sure why my camera is going blurry. Maybe I just need to try and hold this a little further away. Yarn over and go through the next one. And I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3. Yarn over. Now the endings always get you, so in terms of most people start to lose track. So I'm going to count again to see, do I have 10 stitches? So remember, this counted as the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. Okay, and so you would just keep repeating that process, sorry for the shaky screen, until you get the right size of your square. Again, for a 9 by 9, you would have done 28 chains, and then you would have done 22 rows. I hope that helps everybody trying to do their first half double crochet square. Thank you.